Susie, what did you bring home as a souvenir from your father's house?
This was an amazing thing, Kandie. They were renovating the house. It is currently being used as the telephone switch for the telephone company in that community. And they were turning it into an internet cafe. So they had taken the front doors off of the house. And on the front doors there were these metal pieces that were about this big, about 2 feet or 3 feet tall and about a foot wide, grates, basically, that had been part of the front door decoration. And we looked at them sitting on the floor, and we asked the people working there, can we have that? And they cut them off the doors, 2 doors, and my older brother and I each got to bring them home. Incredible. And it's just incredible. Our assumption is that it had to have been, it could have been there for certainly over the last 60 years or so, because nothing had been done basically to the home in all these years. But it could have been original, who knows, but the point is that it's something that we brought home that is irreplaceable, and we look at it, I look at it every day and wish that my father would know the story of how my brother and I were able to go back to this town and walk in his steps. He took the train to high school called Gymnasium, and that we walked down to the train station on the path that he would have taken. And our family owned a lumber business, and we were able to see the mill, and pretty remarkable things to do.
Now, your father came over on a first-class ticket, had come from a prominent family, a lovely home, and ended up working as a driver in the United States. Did that make him feel angry, bitter, disappointed? What was his outlook on life, and what did he teach you about success?
Well, a couple of things. When my dad never was bitter. My dad was a very happy person. He was very in love with my mother and had a wonderful life. As one of my cousins once said to Aunt Ruthie was my mother's name, said, "You two don't have everything that we have, but you have everything so much more." And I always have felt that. My parents encouraged me to go to school. All 3 of us went to college on scholarships and loans and did those kinds of things. And we were really taught that how lucky we were. And I never had the conversation with my father, but looking back, I really think he was just happy to be alive because he had truly lost so much. And yet life was never easy. It was not easy because economically it wasn't easy, but otherwise it was very easy.
And the values that your family gave you, the Jewish community values that they imparted to you, were what?
Just justice, like pursue justice. And for me, a lot of what I do has been giving back to a community that gave me so much. Part of my college scholarship was from the Jewish community. And so for me to be involved in the Jewish Social Service Agency, which makes those same kind of grants in the Washington area, means a lot to me, having been able to do that. And that taught me, too, about working with people in need. My parents had long illnesses at the ends of their lives, and so it also taught me, in watching the health care bill over the years, or the prescription drug bill. These are things that matter and make a difference for so many Americans, and I am happy that the people that I've always worked for and the things that I've always done is to make sure that everyone has the opportunities that I had.
Thank you very much, Susie.
My pleasure.